There's something about the Capitol Theater in Port Chester, New York. It's not just a venue. It's a living, breathing piece of rock history. You feel it the moment you walk through the doors. That subtle charge, like ghosts of music past, are waiting for you as you climb the stairs into the balcony. Tonight, I'm here to see one of the hottest new bands on the scene, Daniel Donato's Cosmic Country, whose music bridges generations and styles by blending Bakersfield twang, psychedelic improv, and Dead-inspired exploration into something entirely his own. I first saw Daniel over a decade ago when he was 18, playing in Nashville, a kid with a Telecaster, already wielding a tone and touch that stopped you in your tracks. Now, years later, he's headlining the Cap for the first time. The same stage where Jerry Pigpen and the gang once churned out one of the Grateful Dead's greatest runs. The Capitol Theater opened in 1926, back when movies were silent and vaudeville ruled the stage. By the late 1960s, it transformed into something else entirely, a psychedelic palace. Artists who've played here read like a music hall of fame. In addition to the Dead, the early 70s saw Traffic, Pink Floyd, and Janis Joplin, who premiered her song Mercedes-Benz here. After falling on hard times, the theater reopened in 2012 with a Bob Dylan show. And under Peter Shapiro's leadership, it's become a beacon for live music again. There's only two theaters, man, that are set up pretty groovy all around for music and for smooth stage changes, good lighting and all that. The Fillmore and the Capitol Theater. And those are the only two in the whole country. That's what Jerry Garcia told Jay Ickowitz after a 1970 concert at Queens College. And after looking back at their history at the Cap, it's easy to understand why. The February 71 shows are stuff of legend. The band seemed to have reinvented themselves in real time. During this run in Port Chester, they debuted 7 songs, and Mickey Hart left the band after the first show. As much as it's fun to dissect the first night without Mickey, it's his final night that really steals the show. Or in this case, the shows. That February 18th concert is something special. It opens with a clean, punchy debut of Bertha. The Garcia song Loser is played for the first time, but sounds as if it's been in their setlist forever. Greatest Story Ever Told makes its first slightly clunky appearance before evolving into the powerhouse it would soon become. And then there's Playing in the Band, introduced in its unusual 10/4 time signature before it grew into the open-ended jam vehicle we all know. There's also some banter that came to be known as the Chandelier Incident, a glimpse into the intimacy between the Dead and their audience. You can almost picture the ornate ceiling, the warm light, and a band at ease in that room.
Well, let's take a show of hands. How many people want that line on? Show of hands, show of hands. How many want it off? The lights aren't on. I was about to get to that.
That same night, Wharf Rat made its debut, sandwiched between 2 versions of Dark Star. When David Gans later played that sequence in the late 90s for Phil Lesh, he teared up.
Well, you asked me to turn you on to some Grateful Dead music, Phil, and that's about the prettiest passage I know.
Wow. Oh. When was that from?
February 18th, 1971, Capitol Theater, Port Chester, New York. It was coming out of the first Wharf Rat ever and back into Dark Star.
Oh.
Pretty stuff.
Oh, that's just gorgeous. Oh, I'm sorry, that
good.
brought tears to my eyes.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Is it longer than that? I mean,
no, that's pretty much it from, Wharf Rat kind of winds down, and that's the jam that kicks in. It's about 5 minutes worth, and then it's back to the conclusion of Dark Star. But that,
thank you very much.
I'm so glad you liked it, Phil.
It's gorgeous. Thanks, man.
And I get it. The sequence is different and pure delight. The first Dark Star is searching and expansive. Wharf Rat then arrives beautifully and complete, and the second dark star blossoms into what deadheads call the beautiful jam. Throughout these shows, Jerry's voice is sweet and steady. Bobby's rhythm work is sharp, and Billy steps forward into the single drummer role with ease. But on those recordings, it's hard not to see Phil as the driving force, his bass playing melodic, powerful, and central to the new sound the band was shaping. And Phil's love for the Capitol Theater never faded. Since the venue's reopening in 2012, he played there 106 times, a living thread back to those nights in the early 1970s. So it feels only right that Portchester recently renamed the street outside the Cap Phil Lesh Lane. As my crew walked up that road into the theater for Daniel Donato, you could still feel that cosmic energy in the air. He calls it Cosmic Country, a name that's as much a mission statement as it is a sound. It's the meeting point of tradition and improvisation, of twang and transcendence. I think Cosmic Country is a tale as old as time, really, Donato once said. It's yin and yang in the musical form. It's three chords and the truth. And then, on the other side, it's exploration and bravery, quote. That's the tightrope he walks every night. Nashville's storytelling roots mixed with the free-form energy that bands like the Grateful Dead built their legacy on. His guitar playing channels both, the discipline of a honky-tonk and the open sky of the jam band world. It's music that's grounded but unafraid to lift off. So when Donato steps on stage at the Cap, a place where the Dead once turned Americana and rock into something limitless, it feels less like a throwback, but more like an evolution. The show opened with instant energy, straight-up honky-tonk twang, full of grit, groove, and confidence. A few songs in, they hit us with Mystery Train, played closer to Little Junior's Blue Flames version, the same one the Jerry Garcia band used to play. For me, the highlight of the first set was fan favorite Double Exposure. There's a stretch in the jam where Donato's phrasing even brings to mind Trey. You can hear why so many Phish fans have found their way into his orbit. At set break, I talked with a couple fans who discovered Donato through their Phish crew. All right, tell me your name and how you discovered Daniel Donato and Cosmic Country.
My name is Chris. I probably started hearing about him a few years ago, maybe like 23, but then I saw him last summer, or the summer before last, in New York City, and I was hooked. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, brother?
Colin, live in Connecticut. Heard about him about 5-6 years ago. I saw him this summer at the Levitt Pavilion in Westport with infamous String Dusters and Mo. Daniel's got a tone like no other, man. Love it.
Yeah, he's such a talented player. What do you guys think about the band in general? What do you think about the albums? Like, are you all in, like, listening all the time on social media? Like, is this a new band for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to a lot of his shows over the last couple of years, like pretty regularly as they come out. So, yeah, no, it's kind of cool to see them continue to grow. Like their jams are getting deeper and deeper kind of all the time. So I want to see kind of where they go for the next couple of years.
Any thoughts?
Embracing the jam scene, but still keeping their roots within Nashville. A little twangy guitar. Love the whole band.
Yeah, no, it's cool to see his fan base expand too. The first couple of shows I went to was like more cowboy hats, and now it's kind of more like jam guys, and so it's kind of cool to see it continue to grow. And
It's Americana at its finest.
Love it.
Before heading back inside, I caught up with my good friend Joe, one of the guys I first saw Daniel with over a decade ago, to get his thoughts on seeing Donato at this historic venue. Let's talk a little bit about how we saw Daniel Donato before he was super famous. 12 years ago, you and I went to Nashville for a 40th birthday party, and we went into, there was a bar called Robert's Western World, and Daniel was playing. He was 18 years old. What do you remember about that, Joe?
I just remember how fun it was and how he was so young but so talented, and I want to see him again because it was such a great time.
And then we saw him just a few years ago in Hartford, and it was kind of like I think it was kind of near our 50th birthday too.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like an anniversary when we saw him. And what do you think of this band he's put together?
I think they're great. I actually love the keyboard player. I was hoping to hear more of him actually in the second set, honestly, because I think he's the man.
All right. And what about Joe? What about the Capitol Theater? What do you think about the Capitol Theater in general?
I love the Capitol Theater. The Dead has played here so many times. You got Garcia's. It's epic. Like those balconies on the side. It's really cool. It's old school. I love it.
Garcia stuff all over the walls.
Yes, yeah.
I think we even saw a piece of the wall of sound they have here. I haven't really given it a good look, even though I've been here so many times. I need to do that.
Yeah.
So, anything else you got to say about the party that the Capitol Theater puts on?
No, I think it's a really good time. It's kind of crazy out here, which is fun. Like everyone's having a good time, which is what it's all about when you go see live music. So it's great.
The second set stretched further, more expansive, more cosmic. At times, it even leaned into disco territory, a groove-based psychedelic experience that shimmered and pulsed. The band's interplay was tight but fearless. A 19-minute dance in the desert captured it perfectly. Part country sermon, part interstellar voyage. Then came the encore, one of those moments where everything clicked. Donato stepped to the mic and talked about what he had learned from Phil Lesh, which hit especially deep on this night, exactly 1 year to the day of Phil's passing.
What we said was, each note, each verse, each chorus is new. And it's the first time that you've ever played this song, even if you've played it dozens, hundreds, thousands of times. And Today is the 1-year anniversary of Phil's departure from this material realm. And it's also a further solidification of everything that he gave us and how he is still very much alive. So I'm thinking about this beautiful day and the synchronicity of us being here today for our first time headlining. I wanted to do something for the first time. I figured I would just take a cue from Jerry, and Jerry debuted this song, acoustic, just him and a guitar, on this very stage, and it was the only time he ever did that. And it was the first time, and it was the last time for him, and so I wanted to give it a shot here on this very stage, on this very day.
What followed was Pure Reverence, an acoustic Reuben and Charisse, a nod to Jerry playing the same song on this very stage. Then came Loser, Cumberland Blues, and Samson and Delilah. It wasn't imitation. It was a conversation across generations. As the crowd spilled out of the Capitol Theater, you could feel the unbroken chain. The history wasn't lost on Donato and his band. It was alive and glowing, another thread in the Cap's ongoing story. So to take us out, here's Daniel Donato joining Phil Lesh and friends on Dire Wolf at the Capitol Theater in Port Chester, New York in 2024, one of Phil's final shows. It's a moment that says everything about this place. History meeting the future, tradition meeting reinvention. The music truly never stops.
In the timbers of Fernavio, the wolves are running round. The winter was so hard and cold, those hands we leave the ground. Don't murder me, I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I sat down for my supper, 'twas a bottle of red whiskey. was grinning at my window. All I said was, come on in, don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. The wolf came in, we got our cards, sat down for a game. I cut my debt to the queen of spades, but the cards were all the same. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me.
Thanks for joining me on the So Many Roads podcast. I'm your host, Pete Booley. Dave Steinman is our show's technical director. Theme music by Sawyer Booley. Original artwork by Ashley Hodson. You can find us on YouTube, Meta, at our website, somanyroads.buzzsprout.com. If you have a unique story or perspective to share, feel free to make a comment on any platform or hit me up at somanyroadspodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Until next time, let's keep the journey going.